Hey guys, we're looking at your homework for complementary and supplementary angles. We're just gonna go through a couple questions to help you guys get started, especially if you're stuck on a problem. All right, so we're given this figure and they're asking us what is the measure of angle X? And they're telling us angles are not necessarily drawn to scale. So just a reminder, so when we're given with geometry, we're given a figure. Remember, we're thinking big, whoa. Let's get rid of that. Okay, please hold. We're looking at the big picture, right? Thinking of taking a step back. What information are they telling us, right? With complementary and supplementary, looking at this big picture, looking at the figure, kind of taking a step back. Remember, we ask ourselves, is this forming a right angle or a straight line? So these are like kind of questions that we're considering, just what we're thinking about while we're working through the problems. All right, so again, we're kind of taking a step back, looking at this figure, we're thinking, what's going on? So right angle is going to look like this, straight line, something like that. I'm not seeing any boxes showing it's a right angle, but I do see a straight line here. WXZ is a straight line. What do we know about straight lines, right? So we're thinking, just getting in this habit of, given this information, what information are they telling us? What do we know about this, right? So we can make a plan. So we see there's a straight line here. What information do we know about straight lines? We know that a straight line, the sum, they all add up to equal 180 degrees. We know that when angles add up to equal 182, they are supplementary. So given this figure, how we're showing this annotation is we're going to draw a big arc, showing that the total degrees is 180 degrees. The grand total for these two angles are going to be 180. So writing out an equation, we can solve for x. We can do 180 minus 48 to solve for x. And I don't see a calculator tool. Yeah, not seeing a calculator tool, so we can use a calculator and check. 180 minus 48 is going to give us 132. So 132, remember we don't stop there. 132 potatoes, 132 snails, like what does this mean? 132 degrees, we need to include that unit of measurement. Lucky for you guys in Khan Academy, it automatically includes the unit of measurement, so you don't have to worry too much about that. We're going to go ahead and type that in, just make sure. Yep, 132. We'll check it. Hooray! All right, let's try another one. Let's look at this problem. Again, big picture. If you need to physically take a step back, do that. Take a step back. What information are they telling us? Do we see in this overall giant picture a right angle, or do we see a straight line? So again, if you need to take a step back, I do see there is a box here in this angle. Remember those boxes? That box is telling us this is 90 degree, or it's a right angle. Right angle. So because our figure is a right angle, 90 degrees, this is going to be an example of complementary now. Complementary. Complementary, what do we know about complementary angles? They're going to add up to equal 90 degrees, right? Because it's a right angle. That's the total for this angle. So what we're going to do is we're going to write out an equation. We're going to add these two together to equal 90. So x plus 76 is going to equal 90, right? Solving for x, subtract 76, or write in a calculator, you could have immediately, like we did in the last one, the total minus what was given, 90 minus 76. We find that x is a very small 14 degrees. Let's check. 14. Perfect. All right, so you can finish these up you're welcome to pause to skim back in the video and pause if you need to reference those examples, but thinking big picture, what information are they telling us in the figure, right? For this one, is it a straight line or a right angle? Here we're seeing another straight line, so because it's a straight line, it's going to be supplementary. They're going to add up to equal 180. All right, I hope this helps. As always, if you guys have any other questions or need help, let me know, Canvas inbox. All right, bye guys.